Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am in a new space. You might say, Ashley, that looks so unfamiliar to me. What is that? Because I'm at a conference right now, so I'm in my hotel room. And I have exactly 30 minutes until I need to be downstairs in the lobby sipping a martini. That's not the full reason why, but I'm currently in Washington, D.C. for an influencer advocacy conference that I got invited and flown out to. Future me is about to come in and explain that because I don't have time right now to. So the conference that I went to is called TrendingUp, and it's the second year that they've ever done it. And the first year that they did it, it was only one day. And this year it was like technically like 4 days, technically. And basically it's put on by a bunch of different organizations who sponsor it, like Planned Parenthood, like Still We Rise, like Vote Save America, like Vocal, like a bunch of ones that come together and put this on. And so basically they sent out like all these influencers to Washington, D.C. and we all were staying at the same hotel. Like I said, we got to hear from like the politicians, other influencers, brands, a bunch of stuff. So the first day that we got there, I arrived in D.C., like checked into our hotel, and then we had like a little welcome reception and we just met everybody and we met all the brands. They had like little booths that we could walk around to. That night, thank God, I made my friends that I was gonna be with the rest of the trip. And then the 2 full days in the middle were like, we would meet in big groups in like the main room and hear from, that's where we would hear from like politicians and stuff so that everybody could hear from it. And then the rest of the day would be like breakout rooms, and so you could pick like what breakout rooms you wanted to go to. The first day was more focused on like influencer stuff, like how much you should be charging for your rates, like how to like legally protect yourself in your content online, like very specific like influencer stuff. That's important when you're doing political work, especially because like it can be actually dangerous for people to post about politics on their platform. So just a lot of talk about that. And then the second day we did the same thing with the big room, and like throughout the day we would like sometimes go to the big room, sometimes have our breakout rooms, whatever. And then the second day was more focused on like the panels were from like specific like advocacy brands. So like I went to like a reproductive rights panel, like LGBTQ panel, like a bunch of other stuff, you know, that you could pick from. Like that day was more focused on niches, I guess. And then that night was our little soiree, which is what you're gonna see in this video. And I'm gonna give a preface right now. Some of the clips had to be cut. Because me, when I get drunk, I'm talking to everyone. Hey, why'd you get so drunk? And then the next day I had to go interview politicians in the morning at the Capitol. So incredibly hungover. But basically that's why I was there, and that's what we did like all the days. And it was super fun. And if anyone from there is watching this again, please invite me next year. I need to touch up my makeup because tonight we're having a soiree. They're calling it a soiree. They're also calling it Night at the Museum because we are going to the Smithsonian for our little soiree, and I'm so excited. But I don't have a lot of time to get ready because we've been so go today. I have learned so much at this conference. I've been here since, I want to say Sunday afternoon, okay? And it is now Tuesday night, yep. And so I've learned a lot like being at this conference that I can't wait to share. We're hearing from like politicians, we're hearing from other influencers, content creators, brands, and people who are just like in the advocacy space. Technically, it is not a liberal event nor a Democratic Party event. There are a lot of, you know, political terms that simply legally are not allowed to be spoken about this event. I've been wearing this makeup since 6 a.m. when I hungover woke up to do it, so that's pretty cool. But it's so cool. It's also really cool being in a space of like other influencers and like making friends with other influencers, because like I live in San Francisco and I don't have any like influencer friends. My makeup's gonna look really interesting since I'm covering up this makeup that I've had on for 12 hours at this point. That's just gonna have to do. If I take a picture tonight, it's gonna have to go through Facetune before it gets on my Instagram, that's for sure. I feel like before coming here I was having like feeling anxious over certain things, like not having a big enough platform to like be here, or like not being scared of like not making any friends here, or like being scared of not like knowing enough. All of them have been debunked and I'm having the most amazing time. I feel like speaking to that last one a little bit, not knowing enough, especially in a room of people who are so informed and speak on political topics all the time. And my content is more lifestyle, and then obviously politics because it is a part of my everyday lifestyle. And I've just found like that is still important and like work that needs to be done. I don't know everything, and I'm honest and open about I don't know everything, but I know what my morals are, and I might do the wrong thing sometimes, or I might say the wrong thing sometimes and make a mistake, just as anyone else would. You guys can tell that I've been sitting in fucking rooms talking about this shit all day because I could like rapid fire a few quick statements to you right now. And then tonight, after our little soiree, because it starts at 7, we're gonna go out on the town a little bit. But me and one of my friends have to be up butt crack of dawn because we got invited to meet with members of Congress one-on-one. Like, they have not told us like any details really about it. I don't know who I'm meeting with. Nobody knows who they're meeting with, but I am very, very excited and super grateful. Okay, let's change. Okay, honestly, coming into the bathroom lighting, I feel like my makeup looks better, so thank God. This hotel we're staying at is like $1,000 a night. We did not pay for it, and I'm sure they got a deal for having like a whole ass conference here, but damn, that's crazy. There's also 1,000 police cars and Secret Service outside because there's like, I forget the like leaders of a bunch of different nations staying at this hotel, which is just so funny to me, like, that they're staying at the same hotel as like 200 influencers. Me and all my friends have been trying to find our little booth hangs for this weekend. No such luck yet, but I'm thinking maybe at the soiree tonight. So I have to look my best. For some reason, almost everything I wore or brought to wear this weekend has been a mock neck. I don't know how that happened. Okay, I want to put this little bow situation in my hair, but I only now have 15 minutes until I need to be in the lobby, and I need to film a TikTok need keyword. That's what's also been so nice, is that like no one is obviously judging you for like making content, because it's like, girl, every single person is while we're here, which is just so nice to be around other like content creators. Okay, we're gonna go for like, it doesn't need to be perfect. Honestly, maybe it would be better if it's a little bit messy. Let's see if I can just clip this in. Or maybe I should put a ponytail first. I'm gonna have to do a blue one. That's all I can find right now. How's that looking? Honestly, if it looks bad, don't tell me. I'm kind of giving like first daughter. Okay, we're back. I made it to the lobby. I was doing a little vlog earlier about 30 minutes to get ready. It did take me longer than that. Came down about an hour later, but here we are.
We all showered, we all rejuvenated.
Yeah, this is Tanner. Tanner, give your, what do you do? Who are you?
I am a comedy content creator, but I am here doing some political work.
Yes.
Because shit's not funny.
And we got martinis. I got a dirty martini, obviously.
Espresso martini.
Cheers.
This is like all gasoline, so.
And we got some popcorn, and thank God, because I need a snack. Okay, back in the lobby, and now everyone's down here. My name's Hannah. I'm a pop culture influencer, content creator. Talk about celebrities and movies and TV. Love.
My name is Leah Parisian, 23 years old. I'm a transgender. You've never seen one like me before, I know. I make content about transgender, of course. Lifestyle, beauty, fashion, makeup, activism. Get into it.
Okay, go off, go off. And now we're going to the soiree tonight, and we're gonna get a little drunk. Oh, how much were the drinks? No, how much were the drinks?
Free.
Oh yeah, I finished my martini, almost. So I got a vodka Diet Coke. Didn't need it. We're getting on the shuttle going to our soiree. And I immediately got on and I said, this feels like a Coachella shuttle. This feels like we're on the bus going to Coachella right now. Say hi.
They tried to leave me.
I did not. I waited. Hannah forgot her badge.
Beat my ass.
My 2 drinks have me feeling a little bit, I'm gonna talk to everyone tonight. This is the vibe.